Hello my friends, today we are back and with another rant, this time a rant about multiple people, but the ringleader is some fake myth shit creator named Annabelle Wikkins. You probably came here for two reasons. Reason 1, maybe it's because you probably hate that fucking fake myth. Or reason 2, maybe you didn't know about her and came from the part 1 rant of this video. I promised a part 2, so here it is. I'm going to divide this rant into chapters, just like how I did with the Calco rant video to keep things simplified. We will begin with chapter 1. Where do I start? The problem is, I don't know where to actually start, since the events are so mixed, but I'll just start. When I first saw her place, I never knew she existed until I found one of my friends named Skyremy playing a game named Family Photo. It was late at night, and he was the only friend online, so I just decided to join him. Right after I joined, I found what you would usually find at a fake myth place. A ton of spooked ass people, Annabelle Wikkins' friend, and my friend Sky there. So I got pissed how some dick rider is seeking attention. You know I hate attention seeking. If you ever saw my old channel's rants, you would found a shit ton of rants ranting about people seeking attention. Anna, if you tried to create a successful quote unquote real myth, you failed. Please try harder next time. Moving on into subchapter 1, attention. She's trying to be aesthetic with these satanist places and old music. I'll show you a clip of her place using quote unquote classical aesthetic music. The clip was cut short in the sake of not making this video long. You got the idea about her quote unquote aesthetic shit, right? Good. Time to move on into chapter 2, her toxic ass friends. She has a lot of friends I'd like to rant about, but I'll begin one by one and make the rants on her friends short for the sake of not making this video long. I'll begin with the dick rider I hate most. She's called Scarlett the Reblarkson. I got a lot of shit to use against her, but I'll use my favorite ones on her. I'll start on the worst thing she did, attacking an innocent 9-year-old girl. Apparently, she's attacking her for quote unquote lying and quote unquote manipulating. I can't believe this dumb 12-year-old is messing with someone under her age. Why don't you mess with someone your age, you weak fuck? I'll show you one more quick thing about Scarlett. She is so fucking sensitive that she can't take the insult ugly she apparently quote unquote exposed that 9-year-old Chloe because Chloe called Scarlett's friend ugly. Scarlett, you motherfucking baby. The thing that pissed me off about Scarlett's situation is that how Scarlett is a fucking baby, starting a fight with a 9-year-old when the 9-year-old called her ugly 2 fucking years ago, meaning she was just 7, and she keeps calling me and my friends kids. Well then, bitch, explain this, and I can't believe are fucking around with us when you are under 13 and don't even have a PC. I'll be honest, this is how I feel about you.
It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay? No more! Where the fuck are your parents? Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop!
Now, remember when I said I'll expose many of Anna's friends? I actually changed my mind. I don't want these fucks getting attention. I might mention them later in the video. Now, I'd like to talk about chapter 3, Anna's attempt to create a successful myth. Now this is one of the main parts of the rant, and the one that pisses me off most. In fact, I was planning for this chapter since I thought of making the rant. I even have a full folder awaiting. This chapter has sub-chapters, so grab your popcorn. Now where do I start? I'd like to start at Anna's use of heavy models. I got a fuck ton of screenshots, and you are about to see them. Some of the screenshots are by my friends David or Strange. So, one of Anna's dick rider friends sent a hate comment saying I can't quote unquote build or script, and you said Anna can. Alright Mrs. Empty Head, you fucked with the big boys. Time for the big boys to fuck with you. So yeah, stop fucking around with the big boys. Now I have a question dedicated to Anna.
Why the fuck would an actual myth accept a fuck ton of emo 13-year-olds and or random people friend requests, you fucking dick sucker?
Exactly, bitch. Now moving on into chapter 4. Referencing your quote unquote friends in your game. Now if you have been into the game, you would probably saw a fuck ton of dead bodies. Those are people from either her group or friends list. How do I know? No shit, Sherlock. I just said it. And if you weren't paying attention, then you are about to see it. Nobody puts a bunch of their friends lying dead around the game, unless you are quote unquote targeting them, like what Blackswatch did long ago. Blackswatch was a myth in 2017. In my old channel I had like 10 different rants on Blackswatch before the myth eventually died, and you are about to join them. Moving on into the final chapter. Conclusion. What I think of the whole game is it's just made for attention. Anna isn't the only one making myths for attention either. There is no actual real myth on Roblox. All of them are rumors and are useless. Now, I'd like to debunk Anna's myth for once and for all, and don't change the fucking story. It will make things worse. So apparently Anna killed Lucy Wikkins and Annabeth Wikkins, and apparently Lucy and Annabeth joined the game randomly and act the same as Anna, which means Anna is the creator of both accounts. In fact, they never joined a game together. Every time they join one by one. And I hate her friends the most. By the time saying this, I get a hate comment from some manga dick lover, which is apparently an Anna supporter. And I'll mention one final thing. A moderator of the family photo game admitted the game is for EyadPlayz and eventually turned into a real myth. So yeah, they admitted the whole thing is fake. Thanks for watching. Now you know the story and which side is saying the truth. This is it for now. Peace out.